happened on a quiet residential street. Tonight, pieces of the vehicle involved still are scattered around this yard. If you follow me here, you can see marks in the grass where police say the car rolled multiple times before hitting this house. It must have been going more than 100 miles per hour per investigators. Under the new law, pets like Peanut, he's been named that by people here at the shelter, are at risk. He was found September 2nd, so he could be put to sleep if no one comes to pick him up. A number of things can cause damage to a frame on top of accidents, just the elements such as salt on a road, a tow, or even improper chaining at a collision shop. You can see just how high the water got by these watermarks on this tree and these strange ice formations, plus the solid sheet of ice left on their lawn from the water going up. It's kind of slippery and hard to walk on. The water got so high it poured right in, busting out their basement window. This is a look inside. The car hit the house right here, but take a look at this. The impact so strong that it knocked the whole house off its foundation, even shifting walls on the other side of the building. Take a look. These are the shoes we're talking about. They look like normal, regular old flip-flops, but then cheers.
That our prayers go out to our family.
Marie Crawford has lived next door to this home on Lavelle for 13 years. Her neighbor, a friend. This Christmas Eve morning, just before 7 a.m., a Good Samaritan who happened to drive by came to her house with a terrible warning. He just called 911, the home next door on fire. Her neighbor possibly inside.
It was the Good Samaritan that went by.
Firefighters say when they got to the house, they could see the woman's flashlight behind this now fire-blackened door. But they couldn't get through the door because it's a thick metal security door.
Suspected through the neighbors that somebody was in there, and we saw a flashlight at the front doors where his indication was there might be somebody there. And it really frustrates you knowing that there's somebody right there, but you can't get to him until you have to work through the door.
He is a widow and alone. So she has this deadbolt that you have to use the key on both sides to get in and to get out.
Rescue workers gave the elderly woman CPR as they rushed her to the hospital. At last check, firefighters told us her injury's critical. They say this is a terrible reminder. Such a lock can seem more secure. The woman who lived here only trying to protect herself from a burglar. However, in many cases, such locks have cost people their lives. In Flint Township, Kim Russell, WNEM TV 5. Most college students, like Will Foster, if they're lucky, drive mom or dad's car, or they scrape together cash for a clunker or economy car, not a tank. But Will Foster's friends will tell you he's no ordinary college student.
I thought he was sort of crazy, actually.
But then actually Will built this half-scale model of a German World War II tank. Now, I don't think this thing is just for looks. It really shoots. But not anything dangerous. It shoots paintballs. That's right, paintball fan Foster and friends he made at Kettering University built this from scratch with used parts and raw materials from Home Depot. After 420 days of hard work, they got it moving and catching eyes.
Some people think it's cool, you know, I've seen kids chase after us like we're the ice cream truck. Some people got, scared. I had one guy call the cops on me.
They didn't get a ticket, although Will admits while some parents worry about their kids getting tanked at college, his parents worried about him making a tank.
They'd probably be more happy if I hadn't built it because I would have been going to class more, but I don't know, I'm still doing good in school, so I guess they're happy.
They can't complain now. Will leaves tomorrow for a gig at an armored vehicle factory, a job he got after recruiters noticed tank making on his resume. It's a project that not only convinced a recruiter, but his friends he has the ammunition for success.
I think it's great. Will's a genius.
In Flint, Kim Russell, WNEM TV 5. TV 5 news time is 7:19. If you need cash, listen up. The state may owe you money without you even knowing it. TV 5 is going to work to put your money in your wallet tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 6 and 11. We'll be naming names. See if you could be getting some much-needed cash this week on TV 5. All new overnight, Saginaw police are investigating another shooting. Saginaw City Dispatch tells TV 5 the shooting happened around 11:30 in the 1000 block of Farwell. It's unclear if anyone got hurt. We're working to get more information and we'll pass it along to you right here on WNEM TV 5. In developing news, a Flint woman is behind bars this morning accused of stabbing her boyfriend in the chest. Flint police say the incident happened at an apartment on Hammerberg Road just after midnight Thursday. The victim is hospitalized at Hurley Medical Center. At last check, he is still in critical condition. Beginning in Genesee County, if you think that old antique may be a hidden gem, take it to the Fenton Antique Fair today. Appraiser Mike Gaylord of Flint will be on hand from 11 to 3 this afternoon at the Fenton Community Center. Limit 2 items. It's free to get in today.
And be aware there's lightning out there too.
I'm thinking with the wind, we could have some problem with power outages.
Power outages are certain to happen in some parts across the area tomorrow if we see those gusts over 50.
So those sump pumps, that's going to be
yes,
a mess for a lot of people.
Very good point.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Stay with TV5. We'll continue to update on the latest flooding conditions throughout the day right here on WNEM TV5. And you can always check the most recent weather conditions anytime by logging onto our website at WNEM.com. Just click on the radar at the top of the homepage.